A misty morning sees me leave Dog's Grave campsite as I head down towards Omeo, or up and down. This mist is thick. Spot the kangaroo. An hour and a half and I come below the mist and start to enter farmland before I head to Omeo on the Dargo Omeo road. Omeo was decimated by bushfires 100 odd years ago. Now it's got a new lease of life with mountain biking. It's big in town. Beautiful autumn evening in the snowy mountains, but they forecast rain tomorrow, coming in pretty early, and the weather's going to turn pretty bad. So I'm just cooking my dinner and then I'll pack up and hit the road very early to get down the mountain. Big fan of induction cooking, but I'm a far bigger fan of a wood fire. Delicious. The weather forecast was correct and those dark clouds indicate it's going to come down. So I head over the mountains towards Bright onto the inland side of the Great Divide. From 1,400 metres, there were a lot of hairpins as I came down through the mountain ash trees. Beautiful views once the mist cleared. Coming into the flatland before Bright, it certainly showed that I'd made the right decision to come off the mountain. And Bright was pretty hard to take after the serenity of days in the mountain. Geez, it was frantic. Leaving a beautiful but very frantic Bright, the clouds hanging over the high mountains showed I'd made the right decision to get down. Snow came down that night, but wow, I was lucky. I had some really, really good days up there. Halfway between Wangaratta and Bright, I find a nice campsite by the river, by the bridge. These little camps close to town seem to now have a lot of homeless people. I think it's a real sad indictment of the way our society is heading. Wangaratta was an absolutely gem of a surprise. Beautiful town, wonderful parks, wonderful big old trees, and a society that looks after its less fortunate. From the beauty of Wangaratta, I head up towards Albury and camp for the night on the Hume Dam, which turned out to be a very, very busy free campsite, but quite spectacular. For the next leg of my trip, I head west following the mighty rivers, the Murray and the Murrumbidgee. These rivers provide the irrigation which feed Australia. Incredible industrial agriculture. There's no way you can get away from these guys if you're camping by a river in eastern Australia. Wow, their numbers are incredible and they make a hell of a racket first thing and last thing. This small town was called The Rock, named after The Rock. Once again, proximity to these rivers absolutely transform these towns, really make them pleasant places to be. A peaceful night once the cockies settle down and go to sleep. Wagga Wagga on the Murrumbidgee. Beautiful massive old trees. You get some idea on how much water must flow down these rivers when you see the massive high levee banks that surround these towns. And then bridges turn out to be long bridges over mostly dry floodplain. The dreaded filling up when fuel is over, $3.20 a litre. Thank you, Mr. Trump, for causing that war. Travelling at 90 kilometres an hour seemed to be my sweet spot, though I did speed up a little bit if there was a few trucks around, just as a courtesy. Certainly no shortage of really good camping spots as you follow these inland rivers. Really beautiful, as long as it's not wet. Gron, Aboriginal for bad camping ground. Was wrong. It was a great camping ground with nice hot showers. The vast flatlands surrounding the Murrumbidgee have been turned into an incredible agricultural dynamo. Arid land just becomes fertile when you add water. The these massive plantations of almonds seem to dominate the agriculture of this region at the moment, but there's still a lot of oranges and a massive amount of grapes grown out here. You know you're in Western New South Wales when you have a reverse into your parking spots, angled parking, and it's such a damn good idea. Why don't we do it in the rest of the country? These towns that have inland water are absolute gems, makes them. What a wonderful asset.